What we do here is go back.
Hey guys, Ed here. What's going on? Coming at you with another haul video. I recently, actually today, just got back from a trip from Florida, and I have a lot of shit that I bought to show off, and a lot of this stuff is from one of my really good friends that I ended up meeting up with, Sebastian, and he had this package for me for probably a year now, and he just never sent it to me, and he's like, hey, since you're in Florida, let's meet up and I'll give you this thing. So we met up at this comic store, like me and a bunch of other Gundam people from Florida met up there, and there's this really cool store called Tate's, and if you're in the Fort Lauderdale area, go check them out. Very cool comic store. My friend Ben Albert has a really awesome Gundam cosplay and a Go Gaigar cosplay that he made up on a display. I think his name is Uber Cosplays, but I'm not 100% sure. But he's awesome. I also met up with him, but I won't ramble. So anyway, met up with Sebastian. He had this box for me that he said that he's had for a long time, so he just gave it to me. And I totally forgot about some of the stuff in it that he was going to send me. I have a lot of not in package stuff, and then I've got a stack of packaged stuff that I want to show off. There's no Gunpla, just so you know. So if people are expecting like a huge Gunpla haul or anything, they're going to be horribly disappointed, because there's no Gunpla. It's all it's like 98% Gundam. There's some Transformers and some other little odds and ends, but I'll show them all off. So I'm just gonna get into it. So anyway, the first thing that was in Sebastian box was this little Crayon Optimus Prime, nothing special. This guy that I was really happy to get, Tailgate. And if any of you read the IDW Transformers comics, Tailgate is a huge character. Recently I've really gotten back into Transformers, so it was really awesome to see that Tailgate was in there. And then Tailgate's a little mini-con, or whatever they're called, dude. These are the train Transformers from Transformers Robots in Disguise, the old one, not the new one. They combine to form Rail Racer, which is like this big mech, and they all turn into Shinkansen bullet trains, which is really cool. This I did not get from Sebastian. I got this at Tate's. This is a third-party Soundwave. Forget what its name is, the official third-party name, but he turns into a really awesome tape deck. They have these like little bags up on the wall with Transformers and other toys and stuff. They have on the bag what they're missing, and this guy wasn't missing anything. It was $15, so I figured, you know, why the hell not? This is probably like the first one that I prefer the alt mode than the robot mode. It's a really cool tape deck, and it's got that like that nice spring that all the tape decks have. That is it for Transformers. Actually, no, there's one more. And this is from the new Transformers RID show. I think this is just a deluxe class. This is a Takara Nemesis Prime. We just kind of threw that in. That is all the Transformers. I guess I'll just go over what I got at Tate's. I got this little Dark Magician Girl magnet. She's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. I picked up, actually I didn't buy this. My friend Frankie gave me this. This is one of the machine head things that turn into the master grade or 1/100 scale heads, and you can get, you know, clear versions or normal versions. And I got Frankie got the clear gym head, this one, and he gave it to me. I picked this up. This is the Garnciere from Gundam Unicorn. These are so cool. They're the little ships, and usually they come with these like micro-sized mobile suits. That's seriously so awesome. The ship base is really cool. Yeah, and they're just like these little tiny figures from different Gundam series of the ships. More Sebastian stuff. First off, I believe this is the 2.0 MSI RX-78-2. Got some awesome stuff. He's got a little cockpit in there with Amuro. And this one feels different, because I have like a battle-scarred one that feels, or looks a lot like this, but it feels different. So I think this is the 2.0 mold. Either way, it has all of his accessories. MSI Zeong. So happy to get this one. Love Zeong to death. I have, again, the battle-scarred one. Two more MSAs. We have the Akagai and the Gog. I think this is the Japanese version because it has like extra markings on it, or it's a different one. It looks different from the one I have, so I kept this one. I got two Akagais, same exact toy, but Britt took one. So I have one now. I did have two more MSAs. I had the Comfer and the Gelgoog, but I have, I believe, 3 MSA Comfers and like 3 MSA Gelgoogs. Char's Gelgoog, so I just gave them to 2 of my friends down there. And the last MSA is the Zoc. Poor guy is missing an arm, but he said he would look for that for me and send it to me. That is it for MSAs. Next, we have a couple HCM Pros, which are 1 to 200 scale Gundam action figures. These were actually the first Gundam toys I ever got as a kid, so I have this huge nostalgia boner for them. And then these guys, the Doms, and this isn't just the normal Dom, it's the set, but unfortunately this guy is missing his helmet that got lost somewhere in the transit of him getting to me, or it's stuck in a box somewhere. They come with so many accessories. They all have like swinging like versions of the heat blade, heat rods. They've all got like tons of hands, and then they've got like launching missile effect parts for the bazookas. They all have bazookas. Very cool toy. Now, moving on to the final section of loose stuff and transitioning into the box stuff. We have some robot Damashis. Here is the Gym Sniper 2. Very cool. He's got some little added decals on him, I don't mind. He also needs a couple accessories that he was missing, but again, he's gonna send them to me. He felt bad because like he was rushed kind of putting this package together on his way to see me. This guy, this one I believe was a web exclusive. It's a GNX. I don't know this one's official name. It's like the ninja one. He's got like the little ninja fingers. He hangs upside down by his feet, and he spent the majority of my vacation hanging upside down from my room's ceiling on some random light fixture rod. Just so much, it's so much fun, so much playability, especially with like the little ninja fingers, and he's got these really cool like flip out blades, and he's rad. So if you can find one of these for like a decent price, just fucking get it. It's so much stupid fun. And the last loose one we have is a Zaku 2, the non-anime version. This is the hard points version, the old one. Moving on to the inboxed stuff. That is very, very close up. Hell yeah. So yeah, this is the Majella attack tank. The web shop, that's what they're called, not P Bandai. It's really dumb that it's limited. I mean, it only comes with that stuff. It's not anything to write home about. You know, it comes with the parts to make it the Zaku tank, and you can take the gun out, and there's like 2 different barrels, and it's, you know, a bag of fun, but it's not worth $100. Robot Damashii Strike Dagger. Cool dude. Never had one before. I've had the Strike Gundam, and I've taken all these out of the box and like fiddled with them. It's very, very similar to the Robot Damashii Strike Gundam with the way that it did the hands, the joints, just the way it feels. It's very long. An inbox Robot Damashii's Zaku 2. This is the same exact one as that guy over there, but it is in a box, obviously. And the really funny thing is I traded one of these to him, I think like 2 years ago, and it came back to me, ironically, so he's back home. So I've got 2 Zakus, which is really cool because the 2 Zakus plus the Majella tank together make a really cool little display. Or you could have 1 Zaku and a Zaku tank. There's, you know, the possibilities are endless. And these guys come with so much shit. Just tons of stuff. Gundam Geminius 01. This is the popular lead Gundam from G-Unit that a lot of people are praying that they get a new high grade of instead of having to buy the the third-party bootleg one. Very cool Gundam. I love G-Unit. I remember building the original kit. It was one of the first kits I ever like seam fixed and painted and tried to mod. So this Gundam has a mini history with me. Very interesting way they did the Damashii. It's very, I don't say lanky, but they captured the essence of the G-Unit very well in this. The way they made it like clamp on, and they gave it multiple shoulder pads to change it out, and it's a very cool fit. So I believe, besides that third-party high grade, this is the best representation you're going to get of the Geminius for a while, because I don't see a high grade coming anytime soon. Robot Damashii God Gundam. So excited about this guy. This is one of the big ones that I was really, really excited for. Oh, his little flap is bent. I love the God Gundam. I love the Shining Gundam, and the God Gundam for some reason is almost $70 on Amazon right now. I guess it's just really high in demand. It's a very cool Damashii. Very, very cool Damashii. Reminds me a lot of the high grade feels wise, but this thing is just fucking cool. Like, it comes with the the burning effect part in the back, the circle thing, I don't know what the hell it's called. Definitely one of the top ones I was excited about. So, yay God Gundam. Gundam Death Scythe, hell. This guy I was actually very on the fence about buying, but I decided to do it anyway, and I couldn't have been happier because this is one of my favorite ones that I got out of the entire lot. Very cool toy. Very fun to pose, very fun to play with. The green effect parts it comes with are stellar. Just really awesome toy. It makes me really want the other wing guys to go with him. Roda Damashii Double Zeta Gundam. Yes, the fat baby himself. Another one that, ironically, I was very skeptical about getting and didn't really want that much, but I got him. Again, I'm surprisingly satisfied. It turned out to be one of my favorites that I bought. The Double Zeta is not really like one of my favorite Gundams. It's definitely not up there on my list, but this is a cool fucking toy. This thing is, it's fun because it takes a fat mobile suit that really has no business being like posy and like actiony and turns it into that, and it makes the Double Zeta fun. And last but not least, the Robot Damashii High New Gundam. This one was one that I have wanted for a long time. I debated on getting the metal version of it. I love the High New Gundam. I think it's a really cool design, and I really didn't like the high grade. I didn't really like the old master grade. I really like the Verka because it's very close to what it should be, and this is spot on the money. This is what it was portrayed as in the novel. It's a very thick mobile suit. The only thing that could have been any better with this thing is if the funnels, instead of being the solid blue, were a faded blue. That's my only complaint. And the shield. I wish the shield had been the faded version as well. But aside from that, I have no nitpicks. This thing is such a cool toy. Oh my god, it's thick, it's chunky, it's curvy, it's fat. And that's what the High New Gundam is supposed to be. Thick. Well, they even give you option parts. You can't really see it on the back, but it gives you option parts to change this funnel here from the Verka version to the high grade version, or the master grade version, whatever guy did the line art for that they used. You can swap it between that one or the new Verka style, which I don't know which one is 100% correct to the story, but you know what, screw it, it looks awesome, and they give you both, so you don't have to pick necessarily. You can choose whatever you want. So, in conclusion, I had a fun time in Florida, bought a lot of stuff, and probably, I've mentioned it a couple times, that I got a really good deal on all of these Robot Damashiis. I paid $100 for all that. So, yeah guys, that's about it. I had a great time in Florida, and huge thank you to Tate's Comics, Sebastian, and all the other people that I met down there, Jess, Frankie, Paul, her boyfriend, everybody, just everybody. That was so much fun. I had such a great time. So, yeah, I guess I will end that here, and I will see all of you in the next video. Thick.